And the leaves are coming out in the end, and it's growing as a little stump off the branch. But all of these, if these were all cut back when they were younger, if you want to do this every year, what you would do is, okay, you go through this branch, and let me just, I take that off, and this off.
Are those like suckers at that point?
Well, they're here's a very old spur. There were always little scales. And each of them is a different year. And people say, well, I thought that members of the rose family the fruit had to be on that year's growth. Well, actually, each one of these rings is a year's growth. So the apples are occurring on new wood, but it's on the same spur. So basically, if you cut these down when they're this big.
So you don't cut them to the branch? No, because it will grow.
Well, because you've got a potential, they'll develop fruiting spurs. You should have fruiting spurs all along here. So how do you make a cut? Well, if you're going to make a heading cut, remember a thinning cut is when you cut it at this bark branch collar, so it doesn't grow back. But this one is growing some fruiting spurs. So what I'm going to do is a heading cut. The heading cut divides it. And if I cut this here like this, you cut it at a 45-degree angle. That's a good cut. Now what's going to happen to this tree is it's going to make flowers here and there, and they're going to be apples.
So you're going to have fruit all along this branch.
Right. If you're pruning it, you're pruning it down to this one's getting a little old. It's trying to form a fruiting spur here, but it's, and it may. There's a little bud there. But I would try and get these, what you'd like this to look like is that little tree I had with all this growing out and all the fruiting spurs along here. Then you can pick it, it gets plenty of light. Now there's light coming down on here and it's going to really go. This was a fruiting spur. Looks like it was trying to form one, but the vegetative growth or the shoot took over. Now this little thing here see it's got 5 leaves, it's going to have 5 flower petals and 5 little apples. And here's another one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and encourage this to fruit rather than keep growing bigger and bigger. You don't want it any bigger. So basically you can go, Pam, you got your work out.
Ham?
I've been out here for days.
Ham?
That's not the way it goes?
Once you know what you're doing and what the result is, it's a lot more fun because you know you're accomplishing.
That's a weekend right there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I just start whacking here, and I have not even ever thought about paying attention.
Yeah, well now you can. Now you see you've got a little fruiting spur. Now you
what
can
about
recognize
underneath there, all this? What do you do with this that sticks out every
Well, you can
direction?
thin this tree down a lot. Yeah, you can just keep a few of these laterals. How many apples? You want nice, big, juicy, good tasting apples.
So all this is going to come out essentially?
Pretty much. Here's a typical sunburn in the corner.
Yeah.
Past. Well, that could have been fireborn too. I would take this whole limb out. Okay. Yeah, Pam. Yeah. This guy can come out right down there. That's spread.
What's that?
She does like to work out in the yard a lot. But she's really good at cutting things down and leaving them for me to pick up.
What is going on?
Here?
Yeah.
Well, there's
Right here?
no, I would go back to where it's coming off the trunk. Right here? Just a little bit deeper. You might have to take out some of these branches to get in there.
You want to do that part down?
So you're doing a thinning
Because
cut,
it's
right?
disease.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
what
a disease.
happens is this is typical of fire blight. This is the most important disease of apples and pears.
I have that.
You must get rid of this.
What is fire blight? What does it come from?
It comes from bees.
Oh.
All right, so this, when you see these, it looks like it was burned. That's a bacteria, and it's called fire blight. The bees put it into the flower, and then it grows and it kills the end of the
The
stalk.
bees put it in.
Yeah.
When they
The pollinators carry it from flower to flower.
Oh, like
So whenever you
mosquitoes.
see this in the apple tree, you got to go back to healthy wood,
Wow.
And you have to clean your pruners.
because this can spread.
Right.
So you want to get rid of any
How do you
fire
clean the
blight.
pruner?
It's okay.
Alcohol.
Alcohol? Soap and water? Do you have to clean it after?
Yes, what I have in my bag there, I left it up there, is a bunch of little alcohol
Oh,
sponges,
yeah.
and you just wipe.
Wipe it off?
Yeah, if it's very fresh and there's a lot of sap coming out, then you should dip them in 10% solution of Clorox. So it's 1 tablespoon of Clorox and 9 tablespoons of water, or 1 glass of Clorox.
Yeah.
And then you just dip it in, wipe it off, and then spray it with some WD-40, something like that, so it doesn't etch the blade.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fire blight. It's not a very heavily infected tree. It's just that one limb, but I'd get rid of that.
Okay.
Get rid of that
But this one has the more fire blight then. Is that what that is on that one?
limb. Oh, where?